Have you ever heard of the marshmallow challenge? It's basically a challenge in which a team has to build the longest possible tower made of 20 sticks of spaghetti, and finally, they have to put one marshmallow on the top without the tower falling, obviously. And did you know that the kindergarten kids are the ones with the highest success rate in the marshmallow challenge? And do you know why? Because they are not afraid of trying and losing. They are not afraid to innovate. Growing up, I feel like many of us lose this sense of innovation as we are taught to blend in. We are so often just robotized, turning our imagination to sticking to the box. And I think this is where the problem starts, and this is why the kindergarten kids are the ones with the highest success rate in the marshmallow challenge. Now, when I talk about creativity and innovation, I really don't mean go found a new NGO. I haven't done that either. What I mean by that is just be creative enough and be innovative enough to know how to express your own goals and how to achieve your own goals. In my case, I think what really helped me are my extracurricular activities, because I think that they really helped me become the person that I am today and just discover new skills and explore my own passions. I joined many clubs in which I learned about public speaking, about teamwork. I also wrote a review paper on the possible use of spider silk in medicine, just to explore my passion for science. And I know that these activities might seem a bit divergent, but if they have one thing in common, it's that they shaped the person that I am today. And I know that I'm still at high school. I still lack experience, but I still did face pressure. And when I talk about pressure, I really mean from everyone, like parents, teachers, friends sometimes. So many times, people have stigma of the expectations, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, or rather, what they are told they should do. But all that leads to is just loss of motivation and determination. So many times we refrain from trying new things because we are afraid that what we want does not fit with the standards that others have set for us. A very simple example that many of the 16 and 17-year-olds could relate to. The first thing that every single adult is going to ask you in every single conversation is, what are you planning on majoring in? When you're a kid, however, they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Can you see the difference? I don't know about you, but especially when people tend to respond with a major that's not medicine, law, or engineering, people think that you're just going for an easy path. And I've seen my friends making choices and changing completely their majors because they were so overwhelmed by all the pressure around them. When I was writing my review paper on spider silk, it was in an online summer program with Cambridge University, and I was guided by a PhD graduate, and I had 2 weeks to write a review paper on really any science topic that I wanted. So at first, I decided to write on the role of the nanostructures in the coloration of things around us. And 1 week had passed, I started writing the whole review paper, but then one day, I was just scrolling through my Instagram, and I stumbled upon this one post, you know, the typical Instagram post that you usually just like and skip. And I read the whole article, and it was about the possible use of spider silk in medicine. After I read the article, I was so amazed. I was like, whoa, I want to know more about this. I want to base my whole review paper on this specific topic. But the problem was that I still had 1 week. So I had 1 week to write the whole review paper, again. But after I gave it some thought, I realized that the only reason why I joined the program, the only reason why I'm writing the review paper, was because I wanted to know more about science. I wanted to explore my own passion for science. And so if at the end of the program I still had regrets, if I was not satisfied with the result, it would mean that the whole thing was a failure. Now, you might ask, what does this thing about spider silk has to do with the don't listen to others thing? I want you to ask yourself, what do you really want? How can you develop this interest of yours? if you really think about it, you're just the main character of your own story. And I know that sometimes you might be so overwhelmed by the pressure around you that you might make choices that not fit with what you want. But sometimes you've got to make crazy choices to stay sane and to stay true to yourself. John Lennon once said, "They asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I told them happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment. I told them they didn't understand life." Thank you.